Hospital grade.
We're going to go over hospital grade pump issuance through WIC. Anytime that a WIC participant is being issued a pump from WIC, they will have already filled out the evaluation form and discussed their situation with a WIC staff member. When a hospital grade pump is decided upon, the motor of the pump remains WIC property. It is being loaned to the participant for the time that they are using it. It's also usually issued with a double collection kit, which becomes the property of the participant. We're going to go over disassembling and assembling the collection kit. The yellow piece here is a bottle stand, so that when a participant is done using her pump, she can place the bottle into it without it tipping over. This piece is the flange. This is where the mother's breast goes when she's using the pump. Her breast should fit here so that her nipple is slightly inside the tube. There are two different sizes that come with the kit. She should use the one that feels most comfortable to her, where her nipple is not rubbing on the sides. If neither one is a comfortable fit, we do have others available through WIC that she can use instead. This is the collection bottle. It unscrews very simply. This is a 6-ounce bottle, meaning that a double kit has a capacity of 12 ounces, which is very large for a feeding, and a mother should be aware of that. The yellow piece here pulls off and has a small white flap attached. The flap is attached to the yellow piece with this simple tab on the back that fits into the small hole. When it's cleaned, you pull the pieces apart like this. To reassemble it, you put the little tab back into the hole. It should always be laying flat. It should never be warped, torn, or bubbled. This is very important to the operation of the pump. To reassemble, we take the collar. The yellow piece goes on the circle. The collection bottle screws back in over the yellow piece. And the flange fits into the front of the pump. The double kit comes with 2 tubes as well. The tube has 2 different ends. The one end is a small circle. The other has a larger yellow triangular piece around it. The circle end fits into the small circle in the back of the pump. If the mother cannot locate that piece, check to make sure that you didn't screw the collection bottle onto the wrong end of the collar. Okay. This is the other part of the kit that will make the pump work. It can unscrew if needed, but it will stay together usually for pump use. Okay, this piece also has the suction adjustment for the pump. It's marked maximum to minimum, and the white here rotates to adjust higher or lower. When we're ready to assemble the pump, the yellow triangular piece of the tube goes into the triangular hole here. When a mother is double pumping, she will insert both tubes into both triangles. If she wants to only use one, she'll remove the flap here and plug the opposite hole so air doesn't run through it. And then to assemble this piece, this pole will be going into the circle here, and there's a slot for the tab down below for this tab here on the side. So when we're putting it in, as the picture shows you, start with this piece upright and rotate it down so that the tab fits into the slot below. The piston from the cylinder will fit into the notch right here on the pumping arm. We have already plugged the motor into the wall, as you can see by the green light, and our pump is now assembled and ready for use. We turn the pump on, and it will begin operation. When a mother needs to adjust the speed of the pump, she uses this dial here from 1 to 7, where 1 is the slowest, 7 is the fastest, and 4 is marked as the standard speed. And we'll turn the pump off. When a mother is finished, she'll place her collection kit back into the bottle stand and remove the tubing from the end. She should allow the pump to run for an additional minute with just the tubes attached to prevent any condensation from forming inside them. That's the use of the hospital grade pump. When you're finished, you'll have the participant fill out the contract. We ask for their contact information and contacts for 2 additional people, and then they'll initial that they understand the instruction on the use of the pump. We recommend that mothers spend no more than 20 minutes in any pumping session. When she's finished with the pieces, everything that she used from her collection kit, with the exception of the little white flap, can go through the dishwasher, or it can all be hand washed in hot soapy water. The little flap should always be hand washed, and every piece should be dried thoroughly between use. If you have any questions, please see a WIC staff member.